study the table. So I don't really know how that would work out for, the rest of the public. But does anyone else feel like decisions may not be their strong suit? You know what I mean? Hell yeah. Well, then this story is for you, more or less. How do I put it? I'm bisexual, if we can't tell, so like, first part of not making a decision right here, hell yeah. I have a dog and I have a cat, and I love them equally because, that decision thing is just not fucking there, But I will say the good decisions I've been making lately, I didn't go into like a pharmacy degree, right? Like I went comedy, not pharmacy, Mostly because I managed to dose both of my parents in like one fell swoop. You know what I mean? It was fun. I was house sitting for them in Longmont, So not too much to do up there, like not anywhere like around here. So I brought like 12 hits of acid, because like, your girl likes to party, you know what I mean? Like half ounce of mushrooms, because like, again, like to party. So my parents get back from their trip when I'm house sitting, and I, it might be that kind of trip too, I don't know. If you've met my parents, it might be that kind of trip. So the mushrooms and the acid disappeared in the refrigerator, because I don't know how to store my drugs, guys. No, the half ounce of mushrooms, Mom made a risotto. Let me tell you about Easter that year, y'all. Seeing your parents breathe colors at a family holiday, it brings a whole new level to a family holiday. Just bonding together, you know what I mean? I don't know. But my dad, on the other hand, he had a bigger journey in store for him. So the 12 hits of acid managed to make it down like the ice cube dispenser tray. And yeah, always right. So he was drinking water, and he loves to drink water because it's Colorado and you fucking need it, hydrate or dehydrate. But so he drinks water for like 3 days, and I'm thinking to myself like, oh, maybe he's just having a weird heart attack or something, like, if you can't tell, like, my parents met at a Grateful Dead show, and like, it shows, But thankfully, we found the acid in his water cup 3 days later, so we didn't have to take him to the hospital, which was cool. He lived to tell the tale. My parents are Grateful Dead heads, so much so that like, I thought the lyrics to Truckin' as a kid were like, what a long straight trip it's been to get to school on time. But it was fun growing up with like the cool parents, you know what I mean? Not like, oh, we don't want you to drink, which like they didn't, but like, they're like, stay herbal, grounded, you know what I mean? Just the grass, the mushrooms, the fun stuff. Has anyone else ever like looked at a tree on mushrooms and just kind of like had that entire existential crisis, like, am I a tree? I do yoga, like, isn't that how it goes? I don't know. I will say the thing with mushrooms though, has anyone seen The Last of Us? Anyone else a little bit like not as gung-ho about mushrooms just because of that show? You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, I love mushrooms, they're great. I mean, I look like the girl that would tell you like, cordyceps in the morning, lion's mane at night, like, shiitake for dinner, but that's just one of those things that I'm always just, with mushrooms you contemplate, like, oh, do I eat mushrooms all the time, or are we gonna turn into a zombie? What's gonna happen here? Like, I don't know. I think that's how I know I'm getting too stoned and like existential crises kind of stuff, but it was fun. Mushroom trips are fun. Give it up for mushrooms, guys. Hell yeah. So my only one last one to get back out on here. So have you guys ever, how do I put it? Have you ever been at a music festival, like questioning your life? Yeah, hell yeah. totally, you know, the mushrooms are kicking in, guys.